This is my suburban habitat, my suburbitat, and I'm gonna survive here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's nice Tennessee humid heat. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build a trellis for this 4x8 box behind me, and going to kind of go by Mel Bartholomew's way of designing his with the conduit, electrical conduit. The difference in mine is I'm only going with 1/2 inch electrical conduit rather than 3/4. I'm not going to use rebar down in the ground. We're going to use clips against the 2x8 frame. So I'll show you how I'm going to measure that out and put that together. Okay, the first thing I need to determine is where the upright for the conduit is going to be, and I want it to be just about right there where that line's at. I don't know if you can see that line or not, but I want it about right there, and then we'll put the clamps over it like this. And then, so I need to measure what my cross piece is going to be. To figure that out, I need to lay what these are called are easy 90s, and they're going to be at the top corner. So I'm going to lay this down on the edge like so I can get an idea where that's going to line up at, and as it goes up and then makes its curve to the other end, that pipe's going to come into this end. So I'll just lay it in there, butt this end up against the inside of this front, the 2x8. I'll make a mark right here. Then I'll do that on the other end. Okay, now I got to measure between those two marks to see what the length of my top riser is going to be. Okay, the distance for that, the length for that top riser is going to be 78¼ inches. So let's go in there and cut it, and we'll start putting it together. The 1/2 inch electrical conduit comes in 10-foot sections. 10-foot sections. So I'm going to cut a 78¼ inch piece out of one. In fact, I got one here that's just only about 8 feet. I used part of it for something else. So I'll take it out of that, and then we'll use the other two full 10-foot sections and start putting it together. Okay, just a simple hacksaw. Now the ends of these get burrs on them, and they'll cut you wide open. At least give you a nasty little slice. So I like to kind of file those off before I do any more work with them. You always go one way with your file, because mess them up if you try to do it like sandpaper. Right. Alright, these are called set screw steel couplings, and just stick them in there, tighten them down, and you got yourself a frame, a lattice frame, trellis frame. Okay, I may have misspoke earlier, or at least gave the wrong impression that I was going to use a full 10-foot piece of that half-inch electrical conduit on each side of the trellis. And I'm sure there's plants that'll climb that high, but I'm certainly not going to try to reach up that high to deal with them. So I'm going to cut a 10-footer in half, and we'll go 5 foot on each side. Okay, I'm going to file that down, file those ends down, and then we'll get to putting it together. Okay, I got my couplers and my two 5-foot pieces of half-inch. I'm going to go hook them up.
One, two, three, four.